Welcome to the fourth planet from the Sun, Mars. Often called the Red Planet, Mars has been a source of mystery and fascination for centuries, and today we're diving into 5 cool facts that reveal just how unique and amazing this alien world really is. From icy landscapes to the longest canyon in the solar system, Mars is full of surprises. So buckle up and let's take a journey across the dusty plains of Mars. Let's start with something cool, literally. Mars has polar ice caps just like Earth, but they're not exactly the same. While Earth's polar caps are made entirely of water ice, Mars caps contain a mix of water ice and frozen carbon dioxide, or what we commonly call dry ice. This dry ice creates an eerie effect as it grows and recedes with the changing seasons. During the Martian winter, temperatures drop so low that the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere freezes and settles onto the poles, forming layers of dry ice. As summer rolls around and the temperatures rise, that dry ice sublimates directly from a solid back into a gas, filling the atmosphere with carbon dioxide again. The cycle of freezing and sublimation is unlike anything we see here on Earth. It's not just a fascinating process, but one that plays a big role in the planet's overall climate and atmospheric pressure. Now, let's talk about time. How long is a year on Mars? Well, it's nearly twice as long as one on Earth. A Martian year lasts 687 Earth days. That's because Mars orbits the Sun at a much greater distance than Earth, and it travels along an elliptical path, which takes it much longer to complete a full revolution. But there's more to this fact than just the length of a year. Mars experiences seasons just like Earth, thanks to its axial tilt, which is about 25 degrees, very close to Earth's 23.5-degree tilt. However, because a Martian year is almost twice as long, each season on Mars also lasts much longer. So, a Martian summer or winter would last for roughly 6 Earth months. Imagine celebrating your birthday in the middle of a Martian summer and still waiting months for the next season to arrive. This extended timeline makes Mars's climate patterns fascinating for scientists who are studying how the planet's tilt and orbit affect its overall habitability and weather. Mars wasn't always the barren, cold planet we know today. Billions of years ago, it had a global magnetic field much like Earth's. This magnetic field would have played a critical role in protecting the planet's atmosphere from the powerful solar winds that constantly bombard the solar system. But at some point in its history, Mars's magnetic field disappeared. Scientists believe that this loss may have been due to the cooling of Mars's core, which ceased the motion of molten metal that generates a planet's magnetic field. Without this protective shield, the solar wind gradually stripped away much of Mars's atmosphere, leaving it thin and unable to support liquid water on the surface for long periods of time. Today, Mars has only a patchy magnetic field, located in certain regions of its crust, but it's nowhere near strong enough to protect the planet. This is one reason why the surface of Mars is so hostile to life as we know it. There's very little atmosphere to provide insulation or protection from cosmic and solar radiation. Understanding how Mars lost its magnetic field is key to figuring out the planet's history and how it transformed from a potentially wet and warm environment to the dry, cold desert we see today. One of the most dramatic features on Mars is Valles Marineris, the longest canyon in the entire solar system. Stretching over 2,500 miles, this massive canyon runs across a significant portion of Mars' equator. To give you some perspective, that's about the same distance as driving across the entire United States. Not only is it long, but it's also incredibly deep, plunging up to 4 miles in certain sections, which is more than 4 times the depth of the Grand Canyon on Earth. Valles Marineris is so massive that if you were standing on one side of it, you wouldn't be able to see the other side due to the planet's curvature. Scientists believe that this canyon wasn't formed by water erosion, like most canyons on Earth, but by tectonic forces and volcanic activity. Billions of years ago, volcanic activity beneath the surface of Mars likely caused the crust to crack and pull apart, forming this colossal trench. Over time, landslides and erosion may have further shaped the canyon, giving it its rugged appearance today. Exploring Valles Marineris would be like stepping into another world, a vast and desolate landscape that dwarfs anything we've seen on Earth. And now for something truly breathtaking, blue sunsets. That's right, on Mars, the sunsets are a deep, otherworldly blue. How is that possible? Well, it all comes down to Mars's thin atmosphere and its unique interaction with sunlight. Mars has an atmosphere that is about 100 times thinner than Earth's, made mostly of carbon dioxide and filled with fine dust particles. During the day, this dust gives the Martian sky a reddish hue, but as the sun sets, the light has to travel through more of the atmosphere. On Earth, this scattering effect causes our sunsets to glow with reds and oranges, but on Mars, the dust scatters light differently. The shorter blue wavelengths of light are scattered toward the sun, creating a glowing blue halo around the setting sun. It's a striking contrast to what we're used to on Earth, and one of the many reasons Mars would be such a visually stunning place to explore. Imagine standing on the surface of Mars, watching the sky fade into blue as the sun dips below the horizon. It's an unforgettable image. So there you have it. 5 incredible facts about the mysterious red planet. From its icy polar caps and ancient magnetic field to its sprawling canyons and stunning blue sunsets, Mars continues to captivate scientists and dreamers alike. As we continue to explore this neighboring world with robotic missions and perhaps one day human settlers, who knows what new discoveries await? What's your favorite Mars fact? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more cosmic explorations. Until next time,